Hey there, language lovers! Welcome back to another exciting episode with Miss P. It's Miss P here, and today we're clearing up some confusion between American English and British English. This is a topic that often leaves people scratching their heads, but worry not, we've got you covered. Ever find yourself wondering, is it a sweater or a jumper? It's a common question, especially if you're traveling or chatting with friends from across the pond. Well, buckle up, because in just 3 minutes you'll be an expert. Alright, first things first, let's dive into the world of cozy knitted garments. In American English, a sweater is a cozy knitted garment that you wear to stay warm. It's that go-to piece of clothing when the weather starts to get chilly. Picture yourself curled up by the fire with a hot chocolate, wearing your favorite soft, snug sweater. Sounds nice, right? It's the epitome of comfort and warmth. Now, if you hop across the pond to the UK, you'll hear people talking about jumpers instead of sweaters. It's the same cozy garment, just with a different name. But don't worry, they're talking about the exact same thing. Whether it's a sweater or a jumper, the function remains the same. A jumper in British English is what Americans call a sweater. It's fascinating how language evolves differently in various parts of the world. So, when your British friend says, "I love your jumper," they're admiring your sweater. It's a compliment that transcends borders. Let's dig a bit deeper. The origins of these words are quite interesting and tell us a lot about cultural differences. The word sweater comes from the verb sweat. It's pretty straightforward, right? Originally, sweaters were meant to make you sweat, as they were worn during exercise to keep warm. Imagine working out in one of those heavy knitted garments. Over time, they became a staple in our everyday wardrobe. From casual outings to more formal settings, sweaters have found their place in fashion. Think of those classic holiday sweaters you see every winter. They're not just about warmth, but also about style and tradition. On the flip side, the term jumper in British English has a different origin. It's a term that has evolved over centuries. It's believed to come from the French word jupe, which means a kind of jacket or tunic. Interesting, right? Language is a living, breathing entity that changes with time. So next time you're shopping for that perfect cozy garment, remember, in America, ask for a sweater, and in the UK, look for a jumper. It's a small difference that can make a big impact. They may have different names, but they'll both keep you warm and stylish. Whether you're in New York or London, you'll be snug and fashionable. Before we wrap up, here's a fun fact. These little tidbits make learning so much more enjoyable. In the UK, if you mention a sweater, some might think you're talking about a person who sweats a lot. It's a funny little misunderstanding that can lead to some amusing conversations. And in the US, if you say jumper, people might think you're referring to a type of dress or even a person who jumps. It's amazing how the same word can mean different things in different places. Language can be so amusing. These quirks are what make learning new languages and dialects so much fun. So that's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this little dive into the world of sweaters and jumpers. Now you can confidently talk about your warm, knitted garments, whether you're in the US or the UK. You'll never be confused again. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more language tips and tricks. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching and keep learning. See you next time. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonderful world of language.